Hey guys! Welcome back to Deathmark. This is CJ Gamer Girl signing on. So, last episode, we were able to get under the school after, I had to look it up, but the entirety of the second floor was covered in poisonous snakes, so we couldn't go up there. And we ended up meeting Ashita, who was also a mark bearer. And now the entire school is covered in roses. We have to find a way to get rid of Hanahiko. How we do that, I'm not even sure. But I've partnered up with Mashita because I'm still hesitant to bring a child with me, so. Hey, wait! Mashita appears as we're getting ready to leave. Bad news. That high school girl. Miss Moe is gone! At least she's nowhere in the mansion. Speaking of which, I didn't see her when we were talking to Mary in the hall either. Maybe she ran away. That doesn't make sense. What would she accomplish by doing that? Running away from the mansion won't make her mark disappear. Could be her form of escape. Many kill themselves if they know they're gonna die. Or maybe something happened to her. Like the spirit's curse. Moe saw Hanahiko in the mirror at the school, so she's the mark bearer with the strongest connection. It's possible that he zeroed in on her, just like Sukasa said. But there's nothing we can do. Let's get ready to go. Yeah, we can't really do anything right now. Even if something happened to Moe, if we can get the marks to vanish, that should save her too. Let's head out. We're going back to H Elementary. We've come back to H Elementary. I know full well that in the end this place is just a school. Let's go. Mashita nods silently, steps forward. Place is covered in roses now. We saw it earlier, but the hallway has completely transformed. Careful the thorns. They aren't your run-of-the-mill thorns. Wait, something's there. Mashita suddenly speaks up. Where? Something sparkling by the window ledge. The window? All I see are rose vines. I may as well check it out, though. Something's glinting over by the window. Looks like something's buried in the rose vines. There's definitely something there. I didn't notice it before. No, maybe it wasn't there yet when we passed through earlier. It was the guard that got killed, yeah? It's probably his. Maybe. It might have fallen on the floor or been lifted up by the vines. It's only now that it's high enough to be spotted. If it belonged to the guard, then it could come in handy while we're investigating. He was in charge of watching this building, after all. Let's check it out. I pushed my fingers into the vines. Ow! I was careful, but the oddly sharp thorns still cut my skin. Damn, this is a pain. I keep fighting with the vines. I finally reached the metal object. School keyring. Yep, it's just as we thought. These definitely belong to the guard. Those are employee keys. We should be able to get into every... Mashita suddenly cuts off mid-sentence. What's wrong? Nothing, I just lost my train of thought all of a sudden. Just slipped my mind is all. Well, let's keep investigating. I want... Can we go back? Okay. I hesitantly search the corpse, don't find anything. Something flashes within the vines by its feet. Round hand mirror. Looks like a gift for a young woman. A hand mirror, huh? Usually women like to use those. We have one flare. Okay. It was worth checking. And it's still covered with snakes. Great. Seems to be locked. Well. Our first locked room. Oh, hi. Jerk. Plans to strengthen weeds. Plants grow in sunlight, so I used a mirror to see what would happen under a lot of light. Result, when I put lots of light on it, the leaves turned white and it got sick. What I learned, shining too much light on the plants is bad for them too. Do I have to say something? No. Then no comment. Take it with me. Plan to strengthen weeds. That's property damage. It's against the law. Dude, do you really think anyone's gonna care? An umbrella that withstands the typhoon. When you open an umbrella in a typhoon, it will break because the wind's too strong. So first I tried to put holes in the umbrella. That way it wouldn't break in strong wind. No, when using it, put a plastic sheet on it to transform it to an extra strong umbrella. Strengthened umbrella protects from thorns and branches blown by the wind. Yeah, that's how kids think. He acts like he was never a kid himself. But, no, it's nothing. You never know what could be important. Glass is terribly stained, making it impossible to see inside. I hesitantly stick my hand in the tank. When I do, My fingers touched something cold. There's some water left inside. It's just water. For some reason, Mashita looks disappointed. Of course. There's enough water left inside that I could scoop it up if I had a container. Luckily, we do! Gurgles as it fills with water. We got a bottle of water! What are you gonna do with that? I don't know. The aluminum chalk case has dents all over it, as if something hit it. Something's inside the chalk case. Another talisman! We have 3,000 now! Stick my hand inside and feel around. Something pokes my finger. I grab it and pull it out. A wire umbrella. It just looks like trash to me. But if you want it, then I'm not going to stop you from taking it. But what's this doing here? I have an idea. This umbrella might have been part of the display for that independent research we found earlier. Still though, what's the point? I shrug and stuff it in my bag. I see the nicely folded dark plastic sheet among the garbage. Their blood denies him. Without conscious thought, I start speaking. Blood denies him. Does that mean to repel with blood? Hey, you've been mumbling to yourself. Give me a second. I pop open the wire umbrella. Then I spread the plastic sheet over it. Huh. So like I said in that research paper, you can create something like an umbrella. But it's not fastened on. It'd be impossible to carry it around like this. So we'll have to hold it together to use it? Thankfully, there are two of us here. One person to open the umbrella first, and the other to spread the sheet. If we manage a combo like that, then we can use the bloodstained sheet as an umbrella. Sorry to make you wait. Do whatever you want. But you aren't really planning on using that as some kind of shield, are you? I'm not sure. But I get the feeling that everything is here for a reason. I ignore a look of suspicion from Mashita by studying the flashlight in my hand. Sweet. There's another locked room down this way. Emergency alarm. I open it up and shine the flashlight to see if there's anything inside. Another talisman! 3,500! Been in this... Yeah, okay, this wasn't the locked room. It was this one. I moved to step into the classroom. And suddenly there's a strong grip on my shoulder. I glance at the hallway out of the corner of my eye. I'm pretty sure Mashita was on my other side. No, even if they were on this side, they'd have no reason to grab me. Calm down, I'm just imagining things. My voice doesn't sound very convincing. Don't panic, it's an illusion. Calm down, hold it together. An icy chill envelops my right side. I turn to Mashita and open my mouth to tell them. When I do, I see a terrifying face in the darkness. Then, an outline lying in wait for me. squeeze my eyes shut and pray. Just then... Hey, what's wrong? With Mashta's voice, the figure vanishes. I find myself standing in front of the door. The mark burns scarlet. Half an hour left until death closes in. You okay? Yeah. Mashta picks something up off my left shoulder. This is... The hand I felt gripping my shoulder was actually a rose thorn. But more importantly... Mashta, what's the matter? You're acting kinda... What? Something's wrong. He's not acting normal. Amnesia. My heart pains with worry. Is Mashta spacing out because the mark's curse has progressed? But I don't understand. I'm still the same, at least as far as I know. Come on. Right. Mashta shuffles forward like a zombie. Something's seriously wrong. This is bad. Danger crept up on us so quickly. We're running out of time. His condition might get worse. I'll figure something out. Observing office ladies. There are 6 office ladies who ride my train. I observed them for 10 days. I learned popular colors are brown and pink. Everyone's hair is brown and their mouths are pink. Oh, no, take it. As weird as it may be, that might actually plan to destroy weeds. I poured different liquids on the weeds in my yard to see which was effective. Result: C, miso soup, and D, salt water worked. Conclusion: salt can destroy weeds. Dissolving salt water first makes it easier for the plants to absorb and speeds the effect. Does the roof have a leak? The ceiling looks stained in places. A white powder substance is scattered around. It's coarse powder. Not really inclined to stick in my mouth to make sure, but it's probably salt. Ooh! Salt water! The white powder seems to be salt. I take out the bottle water and fill it with powder. First purify with seawater. I hear that voice again. Seawater. So that would be salt water then? The mark is dyed a deep crimson. A few minutes left until death closes in. Ugh. A loud noise suddenly rings out. Ugh. Terrible pain runs through my wrist. It feels like something's biting into my bone. Mashta? Hey, you listening? Yeah, I can hear you. At least he's still replying to me. The way he's acting is... We can't keep going like this. Move, come on! My shout rings through the building. Plants are dry and withered. The instant I step into the hallway, a strange, indescribable feeling hits me, like a solid presence is closing in on me from deep within the darkness. A rabbit appears out of nowhere. Then it runs down the hallway. I thought that was it, but it stops partway. It turns back, as if to see what we're doing. Wait up! I grab Mashta's wrist and chase after it. We chase after the rabbit and arrive at the eastern staircase. We chase the rabbit, running up the eastern stairs. Partway up, I trip over something. What's this? Moe's bag is on the staircase. Inside the bag is some random junk along with her school jacket. What's this doing here? But if it's here, that means... Is Moe in the school? Then I remember that we were chasing the rabbit. Where did it... I look around for the creature. Just then, red drops of something fall from above. It's scarlet rose petals. I slowly raise my eyes up to the ceiling. The instant I see that, I let out a groan. It's heavily weighed with both fear and relief. Moe is up there, hanging from rose vines. It's her. He points at her, strangely amused. But she's not the only one up there. There's a corpse hiding in the vines too. It looks like that guard. Suddenly, the vines snap like the weight is too much, and Moe crashes painfully to the ground. Hey, hang in there! Yeah. I quickly glance over her to make sure she's not hurt. Her mark is obvious. It's swollen, pulsing, and red like a large, dangerous-looking pomegranate. It looks like it's progressed a lot further than the mark on my wrist. I see, so this is why. Did she get desperate and come to the school to try to do something? So you didn't run away. In any case, I need to get some clothes on her. I take the jacket out of her bag and slide her arm into a sleeve. She's still pretty out of it, but she manages to get the rest on by herself. Huh? Oh, it's you, mister. Why? The mark's progression must be affecting her just like Mashta. I doubt anything I say will make sense to her. And besides, right now... He's here. Hanahiko's. I know. But what should I do? What am I supposed to do? There's nowhere to hide. I look at Moe and Mashta. Their eyes are unfocused. We'll die here. We'll all die here. I'm the only one who might have a chance of overturning that fate. Gaining the key and lifting the grudge is the only way to survive. You will be required to be callous to make use of the spirit's fear. The way to repel the spirit lies within its grudge. Mary's words echo in my head. I open my bag and look through everything I picked up throughout the school. Is one of these the key? But it all looks like junk. Garbage is all I have. Hanahiko. When I first saw him in the mirror, he was just a monster. But now I feel like I know why he came to be. I'll just have to face him. Believe that I have the final key. Believe. Trust in myself. Select a partner. I mean, they both seem out of it. Boy. I grab them, shake their shoulders, and yell. Get it together! There's nowhere to hide! We have to go! Come with me! Hanahiko. Moe makes a vague sound. That's good enough. We're going to release him from his curse. Hanahiko staring at Moe. Hey, they aren't grown up. Fine, only big people die, Kay. A sound like slithering vines come from Hanahiko's direction. Next thing I know, a small sharp object grazes my face. You won't be so lucky next time. I get the feeling Hanahiko's planning to attack me from a distance. I need to do something to reach him from this far away. Facing a spirit. To defeat a spirit, you must use the right item at the right time. Both you and your partner can use one item each. Choose according to the situation. Item usage limit. Some items are limited use, so please take care. Check the number to the right. Also, some items cannot be used when facing a spirit. Combo actions. When facing a spirit, 2 items can be used together. This is a combo action. If it is executed if you and your partner use the right items. Strategy hint. You can read the spirit file for our item descriptions at any time. I readied the cobbled together umbrella. This should be able to block the thorns. What the heck is that? That umbrella is in my way. His cold voice rings out, sounding slightly angry. The thorns fire as fast as bullets, but only bounce off the bloodstained sheet. Their blood denies him, so that's what it meant. The impact of the thorns causes the sheet to start to fall off the umbrella. If we don't put it back, we won't be able to protect ourselves. Hanahiko sways closer, as if the umbrella is irritating him. We might be able to do something if he comes a little closer. How to weaken spirits. To defeat a spirit, you must use a specific item to weaken them. It can't be used until a spirit is as close as possible. When that happens, the screen outline will glow red. Endure the spirit's attacks until they are in range. Okay, dude, you are creepy. Okay, we're in orange. We're not in red yet. Hanahiko comes up close. Countless vines wriggle in his oddly shaped head. They're like poisonous snakes about to strike their prey. At this distance, the umbrella is pretty useless. It's obvious I'll be killed instantly if I don't do anything. This close distance is my only chance. Should I use an attack against spirits, or an attack against plants? Is there a way I can fight back? The vines hit with the salt water quickly stop moving. In the hazy darkness, I could see Hanahiko's face twisting in pain. How mean! Are you going to tease me now too, mister? He starts sniffling, as if he's about to cry. He looks weakened. How to defeat spirits. Defeat a weakened spirit by using specific items. Choose an item based on info you've gathered. You only have one chance. Think carefully. Hanahiko stares at himself in the mirror. There's no red stuff. Hanahiko's weakened. There. I smeared lipstick on him and tried to place the mirror in front. We put the lipstick on Hanahiko and placed the mirror in front of him. He stares at his reflection. This is red stuff. I've been looking for this for so long. My keepsake from my mom. Are these memories from when he was alive? He smiles with red lips. Am I pretty? Did we do it? I think we did it. The spirit melts into the darkness with a smile on his face. I don't sense Hanahiko anymore. Did we win? Seriously? Yeah. Kinda hard to believe, but it looks like we did. Mister! My mark disappeared! Moe cheers as she studies her leg. Her mark had been burned into her right thigh. Oh, what about yours? Oh yeah, my right hand. It's still there. My mark looks exactly the same as before. Why? Why isn't it going away? Sorry, mister. It's almost dawn. Am I going to die? So this is where you've been. My head suddenly stopped feeling fuzzy and then my mark was gone. Looks like you did it. Yeah, but he still has his mark. Let's head back. Maybe Mary knows something. Yeah, you're right. Come on, mister, let's go. Moe leads me away. Huh? Moe is digging through her bag. Oh no, my wallet's missing! Maybe I dropped it earlier. Her glance back at the school is confusing. But you're definitely more important right now. We gotta hurry and get back. Go on. Huh? Just make sure you're back in 5 minutes. Go, get moving. Right, thanks. Moe rushes back into the school. You're pretty calm considering. Moe shrinks in the distance till they disappear inside the building. A bitterly cold wind whips past me. It's coming from the school. That's not normal, especially for the start of summer. The wind dies down, and out of nowhere I get a really bad feeling. Should I have let Moe go back inside? Five minutes pass. Moe isn't back yet. Idiot, this is no time to dawdle! We better check. I step inside to go down the right hallway. I make it all the way in front of the room where we fought Hanahiko, but I don't see Moe anywhere. Strange, this should be the place. Mister? You scared the crap out of me. What are you doing here? You're late, so I came looking for you. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's dark, so it took longer. I should have borrowed the flashlight. She bows in apology. I'm so relieved. A huge weight lifts off my shoulders when I see she's okay. Hey, let's get a move on already. We all climb in the car and head straight to Kujo Mansion. So Hanahiko was the reason for Mashita's and Moe's, possibly even Tsukasa. Welcome back! My mark's gone, so that must mean you beat Hanahiko, right? Okay, so Hanahiko was definitely the reason for their marks. But we don't know what the reason for our mark is. Miss Moe seems to be okay too. You're pretty amazing. Huh? Oh, what's wrong? You're not smiling. Well, his mark hasn't disappeared. What? Why not? Hey, Norrison. I'll fill the pipsqueak in. You go hear what Mary has to say. Welcome back, Lord Norrison. It appears that you overcame your fear and cleared away the grudge. Congratulations are in order. Her tone is the same as always, but for some reason it grates on me. What's so great about it? Why hasn't my mark vanished? It is likely the one who gave it was not Hanahiko. I'm suddenly lightheaded, the world fading. I risked my life during that investigation, and it was completely useless to me. I guess all that's left is waiting for dawn and my death. Lord Norrison, if it is all right with you, would you mind showing me your mark? I hold my arm out toward Mary. Her neck shifts slightly as she stares at the mark. It is as I thought. It is only a minuscule fraction. But the fate I sense from this mark has been distorted. What does that mean? Is it because I beat Hanahiko? The flame of your life was indeed fading at one point, but it has now become brighter. Are you saying I'm not going to die at dawn? That is correct. My sigh of relief was so deep it feels like my soul is escaping my body. The mark still burned on me, but it seems I'll be okay for now. It appears the mark you bear is different from the ones I know of, but there is no doubt that it was given to you by a spirit. Then, there are other spirits like Hanahiko that give people marks. Yes. Oh, that's creepy. Spirits born of grudges have an insatiable hatred for the living. This persistent hatred is not sated by simply killing the living. Rather, they drag their victims to the depths of despair before their death. That is what they desire. The mark is an effective method. Spirits who wish to terrorize the living. The more I hear, the less I understand. It appears something within each city can easily create such spirits. Though I could not say what it is. So for me to escape my mark, I need to find the spirit that gave it to me and take care of it then. Yes, it is logical to believe the mark will disappear with the spirit. That is the only way to escape death and regain your memories. It will soon be dawn. I am sure that you are all tired. Please rest. You are free to use any room. Thank you so much! Seriously! If you hadn't been there, I probably would have been killed by Hanahiko. But when I think about you still having your mark, it's hard to be happy. Well, I'm going to bed. Good night. You did great work today. You're much more competent than all the other adults I know. Though it only makes sense for adults to help children. It will be challenging from now on. My schoolwork has suffered due to my memory loss. I need to study hard to catch up. You do your best too. Well then, good night. Think I'm heading off myself. With that mess of trouble taken care of, I'm sure I'll crash right away. Alright, here, have this. He pulls a small paper item from his beat-up coat and hands it to me. It looks like a newspaper article. It's about that boy who died. Before he was adopted, he lived with his mother. She understood her son, unlike his hard-headed adopted father. She'd put makeup on him in front of a mirror. She very much doted on him. After all that at a young age, then dying, that was probably his only good memory. Mas just smiles sad. Well, it's up to you how you interpret it. Do whatever you want. See ya. Lord Norrison, there is something I must tell only you. About those who lost their marks. They must leave in the morning. Those who escape their fate should return to their daily lives. That is the will of Lady Saya. So I'll be the only one left behind. I feel like a student repeating a grade. Lord Norrison, By any chance, are you uneasy about being the sole occupant in this mansion? You're here? I must express my extreme gratitude that you hold me in such regard. I'm not completely lonely. She's a living doll, so I got someone. Although the things I am capable of are rather limited. At least I have someone to talk to, okay? Don't put yourself down so hard. Mary stares unblinkingly at me. I could just be extrapolating it, but it seems like she's thinking about something. Now then, Lord Norrison. It would be for the best that you take your rest as well. Please find me when you are ready. Farewell. Okay. Save. We'll end the episode here. Okay, so it sounds like we're going to be going through other spirits and helping other people with their marks as well. While trying to find the spirit that marked us. And something tells me that by the end of it, it's possible that what Mary said about the spirit being able to create spirits, or at least giving other spirits the knowledge of the marks. Like, if we find a way to take care of that, of this big bad spirit, then everything will be fixed. Hopefully. It's a Japanese horror game. Not every time is the ending, so hopeful. I mean, when it comes to Japanese horror movies, they seem to be the king of hopeless endings. Anyway, we'll head to bed and continue in the next episode. Till then, this is the Gamer Girl, signing off. Bye-bye.